So let us see that now what we studied the static friction and kinetic friction. So if it will ask in JEE, so what, how we can make it and how to solve it. So let us consider there is a block which is present on the surface, whose mass actually is m is equals to √3 kg, and the coefficient of friction mu is equals to 1/2 √3, and this is basically for JEE. Okay. Now the force applied is actually it is with the surface, it is actually 60 degrees. So that is what. Now the question is find maximum value of F. So we all know find maximum value of F means by this time you understanding what they are asking, guys. Anybody? Find maximum value of F. F means maximum value of F when. So three frictions we have: static friction, limiting friction, and as well as kinetic friction. When maximum value, everybody? Yes. That is limiting friction. So whenever you see a word called as max, that is indicating that it is what actually, everybody? It is limiting friction. Clear, everyone? That is what. Find value of F such that block does not move. Do you understand, all of you? It will ready to move, but it is not in actually motion. If more than that, it will apply the force, then it will start moving. So that is what it is. So find that F, everybody. Make it quick. So try at least what you can do it. You can. So what we can do, everybody? So first, you should all understand the applied force is actually it will be acting. So if you notice it, I will give the free body diagram. So as it is acting inclined surface, so like this it is acting. So we all knows that it is acting in what direction? Actually downward direction. Am I right, Pradosh? So at the point, so wherever angle is same, here also angle is same and here also angle is same. So that what is the angle, everybody? Angle is equal so much. It is, all of you, 60 degrees. So 60 degrees means in a sense of two components will come. This component, what is this, everybody? This is F sin 60, and this is what, everybody? How many sums we solved? F cos 60. And normal is acting upward direction. And there is a force which is a weight. Weight is equal to how much it will come? Mass is √3. So that what is the weight, everybody? √3g. Am I right? So if it is a √3g, as we all knows that, then the frictional force, limiting friction, is always acting opposite to the relative motion. So what is the limiting friction formula? FL is equals to mu n. Am I right, everybody? Clear? All of you? Yes. Yes, sir. That is what. So from this ray diagram, do you all understand FBO, free body diagram? Everybody clear? Please respond. Yes. So that normal is equals to two are acting. One is √3g plus F sin 60. Next, from that a second one, F cos 60 is equals to what, everybody? F cos 60 is equals to mu n. Am I right or wrong? Everybody clear? Yes, that is. So I have given mu value and I have given mass, you all knows, then we can make it. So F cos 60 is equals to, I can say, F cos 60 is equals to mu into n. So mu value is 1/2 √3 into n value means how much? We got it, n value. Here, √3g plus, everybody, F? Yeah. F sin 60. Am I right? That is what. So F cos 60. Now we all knows that cos 60 value how much, guys? All of you? Cos 60 value 1/2. 1/2. You all people should know. Divide by 1/√2 into 3 into √3g plus F into sin 60 value, please. Sin 60 value. √3/2. So that this two and this two will get cancelled. Now you can see that F will turns √3/√3g plus F √3 divided by √3 into 2. So this √3 will get cancelled, √3 will get cancelled. So what is the force, everybody? F is equals to what? G plus F divided by. So So that is what is the maximum value of F. That is what limiting friction. Clear, Pradosh, understand? Udreswar? So that is what we can say that. So now from that, we have to find that what is that value. So I can say F is plus will come this side. We all knows that it will become minus. So F minus F equals to G. So we all knows that G value is how much, guys? Everybody? G value is how much? 10 newtons. So F minus F by 2 means remaining F by 2. Am I right, guys? Will you all understand or not? Narayan, F by 2. So
Yes,
F is equals to, so how many newtons, everybody? F is equals to 20 newtons. So that is what the maximum friction, that is what we can say limiting friction, limiting force. That is what. Everybody clear how to solve it? So you all people knows or don't know? Yes, please. All of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is what about like this level only for JEE mains. Mostly you'll be getting this level only. They will check the only concept. Keep it in mind. If you are good in concept, JEE mains is very easy. If you are good in application, JEE advance is everything is fine. So that is what I'm saying. So you have to be first clear with the concept, then only you can improve yourself with the practice. Concept purila, you cannot do anything in 11th and 12th. That is what you should understand. Do you all understand now how to solve it? Everybody clear? All of you? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
That is what. Now,
Yes, sir.
so let us make now next one. So the next next JE level question. So they will simply give like it is assertion and reason question. So you all people must have assertion reason question is one of the toughest one which will face difficulties. Am I right, everyone? So assertion and reason question. So be very careful. The question is, so we all people know force means. Can you tell me what is the basic definition you all learn about the force? Anybody can tell? Force means what? Push or pull of an object is only ways to called as force. Now, which is easier? That is what question. Which is easier to move the object? Either push or what? Everybody pull. Clear, everyone? So that is what when F is at an angle. If F is acting at an angle, then which is easy to move the body? Either push is easier or pull is easier. That is what. Shall we start now, everybody? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So be very careful. Understanding is very important. So this is reason assertion question. It's very important. Like you will be feel it is like a JE level only it is. So let me consider two blocks. So as we all knows that. Okay. So two blocks are kept on the surface. So they are making push and as well as pull. Many sums yesterday also we solved. Do you all remember how to make push and how to make pull? Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Please. So that is what. So push means we will apply what? From back side or front side of force. Yes, please.
Back.
Push means from the back side and pull means it is from the where? Front side. Okay. So I will apply the force now. You can see that. So first I will make pull. So this is pull. Is it okay, Pradosh? Is it called as a pull? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Please respond. This is called as pull. Am I right, everybody? And the same thing, I will make it here. This is called as what is to call all of you? Who is to called as? Yes, please. Push. Okay. Push now. So both are exerting with an angle. Let me take angle we all as I told you. So they are making with angle how much? All of you? Theta. Okay, clear? Understand Udreswa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So now, just now we have solved push and pull. Actually, it is. So just before this question, what we solved? It is a pull or push up. It is push. Have you noticed that? It is a push. And before yesterday, we have solved as a pull. There's nothing else. So same thing we have to remember it. Okay. Now you can see I will make it everything. So just imagine like it is a pull and it is actually push. Now we want to find it which is easier to push the object, either push the object or pull the object. Okay, so that is what about it. Now let me proceed. Don't waste time with much in the diagrams. This is the theta. So applied force is F, and here is the theta, and applied force is F. So we all knows that this is called as pull or push, everybody. This is called as pull, and this is called as what? All of you, push. Okay. Yes, please respond. Now we all knows that first force which is known to us. Let me take this body mass is M, and this body mass is also M, same body. So which is easy to make it. So what is the weight of the body, everybody? Mg. So here also weight of the body is what? Fastly Mg. And if it is Mg, then immediately opposite one something is acting. What is that, all of you? Normal reaction. So here also it is acting opposite one, which is equals to what? Normal reaction. So as we know, here it is acting theta. So then immediately it will turns into 2 coordinate. So what is the 2 coordinates, everyone? We all knows that as it is resultant force, so that this is will become what? Please respond.
F
It will turns into F cos theta, and this will turns into what?
F sin theta.
Right.
Yes, sin theta.
Okay. So that is what. So that I can say normal plus now 2 reactions is acting upward direction. That is what? N plus F sin theta is equals to what, guys? Mg. Am I right, everybody? Clear? From that, normal is equals to Mg minus F sin theta. You should speak. Do you all able to understand or not? Everybody clear? Yes or no? That is what.
Yes, sir.
As it
Yes,
is
sir.
push or pull, it is moving. So it is kinetic friction. So I will take F is equals to mu n. Or whatever the friction you take. Generally, friction formula. What is the friction formula? Irrespective of kinetic, whatever it is, mu into n. So that I will take F is equals to mu into n value is how much, guys? All of you check it, everybody. N value is how much? Mg minus F sin theta.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All of you. So that is what. So friction is that is. Now next one. For this one you check it. So for this one, what will happen? It is applying actually push. Oh, sorry, push it is. So it will be exerting like this. So that is what it is acting. So at this place also angle is same. So what is the angle, everybody? This is x-axis. So here also angle is theta. So now here what will happen, all of you? F is acting. F here F cos theta
cos theta.
is acting downward direction one more. What is that, everybody? F side.
Sin theta.
Okay. So from this, normal is equals to what will happen? Normal is equals to mg plus all of you. Mg plus F sin theta. Okay. Then frictional force is equals to mu into n. So if I do it, F is equals to mu into n value is how much? All of you.
Mg plus
F sin.
Mg plus sin theta.
So that is what you should remember. Now, all of you very carefully observe and tell me. Observe very carefully. Now I will say one thing. If n normal reaction is less, then force is also less. So it is easier to move the object. So now you tell me which is easier, which is difficult, push or pull.
sir, full easy, sir.
Pull is easy. How, Rudreshwar? How you are saying? Yes, very good. So pull
Normal
is
is
easy
less.
because normal is what? Normal is
Less.
actually, it is negative. So subtracting it is. So that normal is less or more. Here addition it is. So normal is higher. Here subtraction, normal is less. So that normal reaction is less. So which is easier? Push or pull? Everybody. Pull is
Pull.
easier.
Pull.
Okay. Than the push. So that is what? How to solve a JEE level sums and all. This is what reason assertion question. Do you all understand, everybody? What I'm saying, Mr. Narayan? Everything clear? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Next, understood, Laksha, Manya and Samya? Understood, Amma? Solving or not? Morning, wake up in Manya every day. You have to work. It is not. Do you all understand, Mr. Prados? Clear? Which is easier? So that is so pull is always easier than the push when you apply the force in a inclined. That is what you have to remember. Okay. Everybody clear? Understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now next, this is what I said. So this is what we studied about the friction and types of friction like static friction, kinetic friction, and limiting friction. So when the body will start moving, when the applied force is more than the limiting friction, then we can see the motion in the object. But which friction is always greater, everybody? Out of three frictions, yesterday we have drawn the graph. So limiting friction, maximum. So after that, once the body will reaches to the maximum limiting friction, what will happen? There is a sudden downfall, and then from there, kinetic friction will be parallel. That is what remains constant. Am I right or wrong? Everybody? Yes, please. So static friction is always variable. That is what body is in rest. Static friction is always variable. And suddenly, if it is reaches to the limiting friction, FL, limiting friction, then there is a decrease in the friction. So means the body is tends to move by that time, ready to move. Once it will start moving, it will attain the kinetic friction. So the kinetic friction is remains what? Everybody? Kinetic friction remains constant. But here, static friction is always variable. So that is what you have to remember. Is it okay, everybody clear? We have done or not yesterday? All of you. Now, the same friction force, we are going to study the most important concept called as angle of repose. So this angle of repose is the concept. It's very important for, again, I'm saying you, IIT JEE and as well as both for NEET and even NDA exams, all the competitive exams, this is a basic concept from the physics. So angle of repose means in the sense of friction on not plane surfaces. What are the surfaces, everybody? Friction on inclined plane surfaces, not general plane. It is what surfaces, everybody? Inclined plane. Okay. So inclined plane is not the one we are studying first time. From the second chapter, we are keep on studying the same thing, inclined surfaces. Am I right, everybody? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let us take what is angle of repose. Be very careful. Anything if you not understand, small thing also, immediately please ask me to stop, and you must clear with that. Unless you are clear, please don't go with that. Okay. So we all knows that if I take, let me take, what is this? Is it coming? Inclined surface is not coming. I want to rotate it. Okay. Let me rotate it. Okay, then this I will extend it. Okay, guys, everybody clear? So this is what we all people knows inclined surface. Am I right, everybody? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So those. So now any direction you can take, nothing wrong in that. So just I am taking myself. So this is what the offset. So I know that having a mass M. Okay, understand? Rudreswa? So we all knows that if the mass is, this is the mass of the object. So something always perpendicularly downward direction, something is acting. Of course, we can avoid that again. We can eliminate it also. What is that, everybody? So let me take mass of the object is M. So that what is that? Which is acting downward direction? mg. So if it is mg is acting downward direction, there is a perpendicular force. What is that force? Normal. Then in this case, we all knows that as the angle it is acting, inclined surface is theta angle. So this is actually the resultant force. Weight is equal to resultant force. Then the motion will be acting in two directions. One is x-axis. This is x-axis, and perpendicularly to this, that is what? Y-axis. So what is the components? Everybody. This will become what? mg, all of you.
Cos theta.
mg cos theta. And x-axis it will become what? Fastly mg sin.
90.
Okay. Now, as I told you, as it is sliding in the sense of there is a force which is acting always relative motion, opposite to the relative motion. What is that friction? What is the force we used to call here, everybody? Something opposing to not to slide this object over this inclined surface. That is only we used to call as what? All of you. Which is always acting. See, body is trying to move this direction, so that the something which is acting opposite direction. What is that called as? All of it. That is only called as friction. Am I right or wrong? Friction always will act opposite to that. Am I right? Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now observe very carefully. So from this I can say N is equals to normal reaction is equals to what? Fastly should respond. mg
Cos theta.
Okay, now I want to make this object not to fall in the sense of not to slide over this surface, means in the sense of by the time this friction must be what? This friction must be what? It's ready to fall, but it's not falling. Understanding? So that is what we used to call as what? Everybody. Maximum friction. That is only called as what? Friction is maximum. We used to call as
Limiting friction.
Limiting friction.
Understand, Udresha? The body is ready to fall, but it is not falling. Do you understand? If the angle is, for example, see, Pradosh, if suppose this is the object is kept in this, is it possible to slide over? Am I right? Is the object will slide automatically? Am I asking the question? No. Understanding? If suppose I will increase the angle, for example, this much. Now let me take this is theta 1. So now in this case also I notice that the object is not sliding. Suppose if I increase the angle little bit more, that is what theta 2. Now also it is not sliding. So means in the sense of what? There is an angle which still there is a friction is present, so that it is not allowing to fall. So if I increase the angle which is greater than this, that is what, let me take theta 3, then automatically the body will start falling. Do you understand, Udreswar, what I am saying? If the theta is keep on increases, so at a particular point, definitely the body will start sliding. Am I right? Everyone clear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So before that sliding, there will be a maximum friction. That is what we used to call as what? All of you. Yes,
Limiting
please.
friction.
Limiting friction. So let us find how to find that limiting friction. So we all knows that limiting friction formula. What is the limiting friction? Everybody, but this concept to understand, girls, Ishali, Laksha, understand, Manya? That is what. So even you can take, you take your hand, understanding, and you put a pen in here. Now you can see the pen won't slide. You keep on increase your hand with some little angle. At a certain angle, your pen will start rolling from your hand. Am I right, everybody? All of you? Yes? Respond, Ra. So that angle, there is a particular angle where the maximum friction, if you increase the angle little bit above than that, just put your hand on like pen on above your palm. Okay, and just keep on increasing little angle. At certain angle, it will started sliding on your hand. Am I right, everybody? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So at a certain angle, it will ready to fall, but it is not falling. So that time the body is possessing the maximum friction. That is what we used to call as. What we used to call, everybody? That is only called as limiting friction. So how much we all knows that limiting friction formula mu s into n. So that mu s into n value is how much, everybody? N value is how much? Mg cos theta.
Mg cos theta.
I can strike this mg as it is acting only. So these two directions, perpendicular, and this is x-axis and normal. So means in the sense of f limiting is equals to, what is the answer? Yes, please. F limiting is equals to mu s into mg
Cos theta.
Cos theta.
Understand, Mr. Pradosh, Sai Karthik? Everything clear? All of you? Yes? Now, sir, let us talk about the theta. As you observe very carefully, theta keep on increases. If the theta keep on increases, at particular angle, the body will start sliding. Am I right, everybody? Clear? All of you? Yes, please. So now, if I consider theta is very small, all of you observe very carefully. Now we are having totally two functions. One is sin theta, another one is cos theta. Now you tell me, theta is small means in the sense of which is maximum. Sin theta is maximum or minimum? Like sin theta is smaller, larger. Sin 0. Theta is 0. So sin 0 is how much, guys? Sin 0 is how much? 0. So sin theta is small. Do you all understanding? So if theta is small, sin theta is small. But cos 0 is how much, everybody?
1, sir.
1. So that cos 0 is what? It is maximum.
Large.
You all understanding? Maximum. So if it is maximum in the sense of limiting friction is what? Limiting friction is also
Maximum.
maximum. Okay. So that is what, or it is limiting friction is extremely large by that time. So that is why theta is less, cos theta is more. If suppose theta is keep on increases, then what will happen? Which will happen? Increases. Sin theta will increase or cos theta will increase? Sin theta will
Sin
increase,
theta.
Sin theta.
but cos theta will
Decrease.
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 You understand? Rudreshwar, Pradosh?
Yes,
So
sir.
at a particular point, you all observe very carefully. It is just about to slide. It is not sliding. It is about to slip or about to slide. At that point, if you notice it, everybody in the given figure, at that point, it will become equals to, it is ready to slide. It is not sliding actually. It is ready to slide. So we have to find theta. How much? What is the theta? So it is ready to slide means by that time the friction is equals to what? Maximum. Am I right or wrong, everybody? Body is ready to move, but it is not moving. Means by that time, this one is equals to the limiting friction. Am I right or wrong, everybody? It is ready to move, but it's not moving. Am I right, Pradosh?
Yes, sir.
So theta is keep on increases, so that at a certain situation where the just about to slide, by the time what will happen, everybody? Mg sin theta is equals to mu s mg cos theta. Am I right, everybody? Girls, understand, ma? So mg will get cancelled. So sin theta is equals to mu s cos theta. Mu s cos theta. So from that, mu s is equals to sin by cos. Sin by cos is equals to
Tan
what?
theta.
All of you. Tan theta. Tan theta is equals to how much is the angle? Tan inverse of?
Tan inverse of mu s.
Tan inverse of?
Yes.
Tan inverse of mu s. So all of you observe very carefully. This tan theta, this tan theta only we used to call it as R. It is just about to slide. So more than this, if it is little change in angle also, the object will remains rest or start sliding up. Everybody. Yes, sliding. So there is a theta where the limiting friction is maximum. That is what F limit is maximum. That is what maximum static friction. Maximum static friction. That theta is called as angle of repose. Clear? Understand? Everybody? The angle where the object is just about to slip or about to slide. That angle is only we used to call as angle of what we used to call, everybody? Angle of
Repose.
yes, please. Repose. So the angle of repose theta r is equals to what I can write, everybody? Tan inverse of
Mu s.
mu s. That is what we have to remember. Everybody clear? All of you? What do you mean by angle of repose? It is just about to slide, but it is not sliding actually. It is ready to slide. That is what we used to call as angle of repose. The angle of inclined surface, the object is just about to slide. That particular angle is called as angle of repose. If the angle just cross above than that, then automatically object, what will happen, everybody? Object will start? Yes, please. Object will start sliding it. That is what you have to remember. So from this, I'll make a conclusion. For example, if the given theta is less than the angle of repose, less than the angle of repose means in the sense of sliding or no sliding on, all of you.
No slide.
No sliding.
No sliding.
Means in the sense of body is in what? Everybody.
Yes.
Body is in
Rest.
state of rest. Next, if theta is applied angle is equals to angle of repose, means in the sense of what? Just both are equal. So that just about to slide. Okay. So that is what. So by the time some friction is present, it is not in state, it is not in rest, it is not in motion. So by the time who is maximum?
Limiting.
Yes, please.
Limiting
Limiting is maximum. So that the limiting friction is equals to mu s into n. Am I right, everybody? Clear? All of you understand?
Yes, sir.
That is what. Next,
Yes,
if
sir.
angle of applied angle is greater than angle of repose. So I hope you all understand what is angle of repose. Then what will happen? If the angle of applied angle is greater than angle of repose, then what will happen? Sliding starts. Means the mass of the object, the body will start slide over the inclined surface. Sliding starts. That is what we used to call as. Object is said to be in what? Everybody?
Motion.
motion. So by the time it is having what? Everybody? Kinetic friction. So kinetic friction in the sense of by the time Fk is equals to mu k into N. So now first case you forgot some other thing. Can you tell me? Object is in rest. By the time static friction, static friction is equals to something. Can you tell me? What is that? Yesterday we have done Ra. By the
Force
time
applied.
static friction is
Force
equals to what?
applied.
Force applied. Am I right or wrong? Everybody clear? Understand or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is what you have to remember. Any doubt, anybody can ask. Understand, guys? Very important. Please note it this one. If you have any doubt, you can ask me or else join in the meeting back and we'll continue in this.